Let's talk about how to get more new patients with your website. Are you experiencing any of the following symptoms? Your new patient volume roller coasters. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. There are constant holes in your therapist's schedules. Or if you're a multi-clinic owner, you have one location that underperforms the others. You see, the problem with all these things is that it could be that your website is hemorrhaging new patients. Your clinic can be losing hundreds of new patients each year because your website is not doing its job. You see, your website's number one job is to generate more new patients. So it all starts with knowing your website's conversion ratio. This is your number of unique website visitors divided by the number of leads generated by your website. You see, most practice websites convert less than 2% of their web visitors into new patients. So why does conversion ratio matter on your website? Let's just say, for example, you get 1,000 people visit your website in a month. For 1% conversion, you get 10 new patients. For 3% conversion, you get 30 new patients. For 5% conversion, you get 50 new patients. And for 7% conversion, you get 70 new patients. This is why conversion ratio matters. It can generate you a lot more new patients from your website just by dialing in some simple things. Here's some examples of clients that we're working with here, right? And you can see that this website has over 1,300 people visit it at a 6.85% website conversion rate. That means they're generating 92 new and reactivated patient leads. This clinic's getting an amazing 14% website conversion rate. So for 2,200 people visiting that website each month, they're generating over 300 new and reactivated patient leads. That's amazing. So, do you know how well your website is converting? If you don't know those numbers, you do need to know them. So let's talk about 4 keys to making your website convert more. First off, you got to make it patient-centric. Then you have to focus the reader with the right content and messaging. And then you have to give them multiple opportunities to engage with you and your clinic. And finally, you have to be able to track and measure your results to see what's working. So it starts with making your website patient-centric. Is your current website more about you, or is it more about the patient? You see, you need to make your website more patient-centric because this will engage with more people. When a person comes to your website, it needs to be able to answer this question for them. Can they help me as a patient? So you need to be able to speak to their pain and show them that you are the solution to a happier, healthier life. Then you need to work on your content and messaging. So here's some best practices for that. First, we want to make our customer the hero, making this patient-centric. We want to show that person's transformation from being in pain to what they could ideally be like. Then we got to focus on their desires. Maybe they want to be better at golf. Maybe they want to get back to playing with their grandkids. Your website has to show those, focus on those desires with those patients. And then you need to be able to call them to action to do something. What do you want them to do? Request an appointment today. Call us today. Come to one of our workshops. But you need to be clear on what those next steps are. Also, by working with content and messaging on your website, you need to have lots of deep inner pages so you have tons of content that people can go to that's specific to their problem. And this is why it's important to have condition-based content on your website with lots of deep inner pages. Then you need to make it easy to read and navigate. Then finally, you need to get them through here and start to engage with your clinic. You need to provide multiple ways for them to engage, such as having appointment request forms, an automated live chat bot, or a live chat on your website, calls that can be tracked and filtered, and then ways to capture more leads for people that aren't quite ready to make an appointment with you, but you can capture their information through a free offer, a free ebook, and then direct them through an email nurture sequence. Lastly here, you need to be able to track and measure your online results. So you need to understand what are the metrics from your website. How is that affecting your SEO performance? How are Google advertising coming through to your website, and what's the mechanisms there, and what behaviors are people taking? How are your appointment request forms being filled out? How is the interactions going with your live chat or chatbot? And then ideally being able to determine who is a new or returning or a current patient from your website. And with certain mechanisms and systems, you can definitely do this. And ideally being able to listen in calls that are occurring from your website, you can get a lot of data from this. So if you want to start to turn your practice's website into a new patient machine, then we have a right solution for you. This is our Ultimate PT Marketing Solution, and it starts with the right strategy, or Ultimate PT Marketing Funnel strategy, tied in with our advanced marketing systems and improvements to your current website, and the right specialists to back this up and help you get the maximum results possible. The first step about learning about this and also helping to improve your website conversions and marketing in your clinic, you definitely want to get our Ultimate PT Marketing Kit. This you can get right on the website here, so go ahead and click on that and order yours today. It's free shipping. This has tons of great content in here, ideas for you in your practice, the Ultimate PT Marketing Funnel, and you'll also get a free subscription to our monthly marketing newsletter, which you'll receive in the mail. So go ahead and start with the Ultimate PT Marketing Kit today and start improving your website's ability to get more new patients.